Today, we are going to learn how to make a spectacular Mother's Day card. Being a mom is one of the most rewarding jobs in the world, but it's also one of the most challenging. You can use this card to make your mom or a special person in your life feel extra special and really appreciated for all that they do. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. For this activity, you will need 2 pieces of paper for the card, a pencil for all the basic shapes. I always have 2 ready in case one breaks, a black marker with an extra fine tip for outlining our final drawing, and an eraser to get rid of all the rough lines we made to give our card an exceptional and cartoony look. So to begin with, you are going to take a few sheets of paper and you're going to fold them to make the card. You're going to line up the corners, press them into the table surface, find the center, and then draw a line with your other finger down the center, and then slowly use that same finger and then the other finger to fold the paper, and that'll give you your card. Now you are going to make sure you have a few pieces of paper. That way when you add marker at the end over the pencil, it's not going to leak through onto the inside of the card. Next, you are going to start with the text. Best mom ever. With an exclamation mark. And you can see that I have made the best in lowercase letters, the mom in uppercase, or capital letters, and then ever in larger capital letters with an exclamation mark at the end. And that's gonna make it easier to make the bubble letters. So after that, you are going to block in where you're going to draw the clouds. So I'm gonna have the first cloud up here and then the smaller baby cloud down here. So I'll just kind of lightly lock in where I want those clouds to be. That way I make sure that I have enough space for them. Then I'm going to draw cloud lines, which are basically curved shaped lines that are all connected around to make my clouds. And I think I added too many bumps at the top, so I'm just going to take a minute and erase that and then kind of simplify it a bit. Sometimes you can make your clouds look more fluffy and interesting if the curved shapes are slightly bigger and smaller and have a bit more variation in size. So that's going to be the mama cloud at the top, and then I'm going to add the baby cloud down at the bottom, which is going to be you. Again, I'm just going to draw curved shaped lines that are joined together. That are going to be the baby cloud. Once I have that done, I can just kind of go over, and if my cloud seems a little bit unbalanced, I can make some of the curved shapes a little bit bigger, some of them a little bit smaller, to really give your clouds a bit of balance. Once I have those basic shapes locked in, then I'm gonna add a little bit more detail to the clouds. I'm gonna add some faces. So I'm gonna add circles for the eyes of the mom cloud or special person, and then 2 smaller circles inside, kind of closer to the bottom, because they're actually gonna be looking at that little cloud down at the bottom or underneath. Then I'm gonna add some oval shapes for the cheeks
and a little curve shape for the mouth. After that, I'm gonna add a face to the smaller cloud. So I'm gonna add 2 circles and then 2 pupils that are looking up at the other cloud, and then 2 rosy cheeks, so 2 ovals again, and then another small grin or smile. So now I'm going to add my rainbow. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky because the rainbow is going to be going from the mama cloud all the way down to the baby cloud or the child cloud. So when you draw your curved lines, you're going to start at the side of mama cloud and then go all the way down to the baby cloud to create kind of like a curve like this. Then you're just gonna add another curve and another curve and try and keep the spacing very even for each section of the rainbow. And I might make mine get a little bit bigger at the top and then narrow at the sides because I kind of ran out of space, but you can make yours however you like. There you go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. If you want more, you can add more. Maybe I'll add 1 more. That kind of goes off the page a bit, and that's okay. Well, after I have the rainbow sketched in, now I'm going to add a little bit more detail to the letters. I'm gonna make them bubble letters. So for best, what I'm gonna do is draw lines going around the letters that I already made. And by using these letters as a guide, I'm making sure that my letters are going to be roughly around the same size. And there you go. Once I've drawn around each letter, I can just double check, make sure I'm happy with each letter. I can make them taller, shorter, change them up a little bit if I'm not happy with them. So once I have the best done, I'm going to make mom into bubble letters. Now these bubble letters are going to be rounded at the sides. So I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to just draw curve shapes around the corners. And you can see by doing that, it creates a really cool rounded looking bubble letter. So I'm going to do the same thing with the O and then the same thing with the M again. So I'm just going around the letters that I already drew. And there you have it. I have mom. Now forever, this is going to be the biggest word because we really want to stress that to our moms. And the same thing, I'm going to have sharp edges going around. So again, I'm just drawing lines going around each line for each letter. And when I outline these ones, just to give the letter a bit more weight, I'm going to actually keep that line in the middle to give it more weight and emphasis. So there we go with the R. So best mom ever. And then for the exclamation mark, I'm going to follow that same style and just draw lines and a circle going around the exclamation mark. Now I don't have much left to do except add a few details here and there. So just to show a little bit of love and warm fuzzy feelings, I'm going to add some hearts above the mama cloud. And then I think you could add some hearts down here if there's space. And you can also add a little bit more detail to the letters if you want. So add kind of like a background So I'm gonna add a curved line going all the way around like that to kind of separate it. And then some lines to go around the clouds, but I can add those later. So after I have that complete, I'm going to use my ultra fine marker, and I'm actually going to outline everything.
Now it's time to erase all of our pencil lines to reveal a dazzling Mother's Day card. Now that you have finished the front of your card, you can move on to the inside of the card. All you have to do now is write a personal message inside letting your mom know how special she is and possibly the best mom ever. Adding a few of your own words is a great way to let your mom know you really appreciate her and all that she does. I've written a sample for you to see with a few prompts. Feel free to use these sentence starters to get your ideas flowing. Try to add a few more details to express exactly what you love about your mom. Just a side note, remember, this card doesn't have to be for your mom. It could be for a special person in your life too. Now I'm going to outline the text with my ultrafine Sharpie marker to really make the text stand out. my pencil lines. There you have it, an impressive Mother's Day card. To make the front of your card look extra festive, you can add bright colors or some of your mom's favorite colors. Then, once you're finished coloring, you can give your card to your amazing mom or that special person you had in mind. Good work! Hopefully, your card turned out magnificent. If not, that's definitely okay. Mothers appreciate the intent behind the things that you do, which makes this card super special. If yours didn't work out, try it again, and with practice, your drawing skills will improve and get better. And pretty soon, the sky will be the limit and you'll be able to draw just about anything. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment below. Thank you for joining me.
Remember to be yourself, have fun, and to keep drawing. Until next time.